The final phase will be the extraction of the team and the withdrawal of the ground troops. The scenario for today's demonstration is a capture dead or alive operation and retrieval of possible terrorist attack plans. The demonstration involves a group of suspected terrorists who have infiltrated the country and are planning to attack some key national infrastructure. Currently fast roping from the Mi-17 helicopter of the Ghana Air Force are members of the assault team for today's demonstration. Fast roping is a technique used by military forces for quick insertion of troops from helicopters into areas where landing is impractical or too risky. In fast roping, soldiers descend rapidly from a hovering helicopter, as we just witnessed, using specialized rope systems which are typically made of nylon or similar material. Unlike rappelling, where soldiers control their descent using a harness and friction devices, in fast roping, soldiers slide down the rope using specialized gloves with a leather or Kevlar palm to minimize friction. Having safely deployed the Special Forces assault team to the objective area, the helicopter has moved out of sight to allow for the team to conduct the operation, after which they will then be extracted. The team, together with the working dog from the Ghana Military Police called Brave, are approaching the objective area where the suspected terrorists are located. All drone operators are once again being cautioned to ground their drones. Drone operators, you are being cautioned to ground your drones. With the assault forces having successfully neutralized the suspected terrorists, the military working dog Brave is now going around to make sure that they do not have any improvised explosive devices on them. Amongst the many responsibilities of working dogs in the military and other security forces services, they are used for the identification of possible improvised explosive devices and other tasks. To all operations, you are please being cautioned that you are not to video today's proceedings. Thank you. Only authorized media personnel are allowed to video. Having successfully conducted the operation, the helicopter is now going to extract the assault elements of the Special Forces personnel, with the Overwatch team still providing all-round protection to them. Military extraction using helicopters is a crucial operation conducted by various armed forces around the world to remove personnel, equipment, or casualties from a location. This method is particularly vital in situations where ground transportation is impractical, too dangerous, or time sensitive. Extraction operations can serve multiple purposes, including the removal of special operations forces after completing a mission, evacuating wounded personnel from a combat zone, retrieving downed aircrew behind enemy lines, or recovering sensitive equipment or assets. While there are different forms of extraction, today's team is employing rope extraction, and it involves troops harnessing themselves and their equipment to specialized ropes where landing is not feasible. Extraction operations require precise planning, coordination, and communication between ground personnel, aircrew, and support elements. Factors such as weather conditions, enemy presence, terrain, and available landing zones must be carefully assessed to ensure the success and safety of the operation. Military personnel involved in extraction operations undergo rigorous training to master the necessary skills and procedures. This includes proficiency in helicopter operations, rope work, medical procedures,
Dankwa Ekufuado. Let's keep waving. Wave your flags.
That was the 21-gun salute by personnel of the 66th Artillery Regiment and flypast by the Mi-17 helicopters and K-8 fighter jets of the Ghana Air Force. The pilots on board the K-8 fighter jets are Wing Commander Atu Mills and squadron leaders Benjamin Apau, Reginald Kenny, Ebenezer Frimpong, George Foley, and Prince Chebafo. We may please be seated. They are supported by squadron leaders Rose Amenyoha, Amina Tahiru, Ayeboa Fubrefo, and Flight Lieutenants Holali Le and Isaac Antiame, and leading aircraftsmen Opari Kingsley and Asamoah Priscilla, the forward air control team. Conducting aerial patrols is the Z9 of the Ghana Air Force, and it is captained by Squadron Leader Godwin Buta.
Mr. President, may I have your permission to stand the parade at ease for your anniversary address? Mr. President.
The parade commander has just asked for permission to stand the parade at ease for the special guest remarks and the anniversary speech by the President of the Republic and the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. The members of the helicopter crews are Wing Commander Charles Dao and Wing Commander Benjamin Ochre, with squadron leaders Emmanuel Abuaje Menye, Akwesi Boache, Kwabna Anan, Courage Fianco, Ifia Amponsan, and squadron leader.
Ghanaian children attend school free, no matter where you are and where you come from. Good Father Nanado, the father of the orphans, you have made going to school very easy and attractive. Ghanaian students salute.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to cap off this afternoon's performance by personnel of the Ghana Armed Forces Physical Training School will be the dive and roll through the loop. We are once again cautioning our young ones in attendance to refrain from attempting any of these stunts themselves.
Ghana Police Service, under the command of Deputy Superintendent of Police Johnson Edusei,
supported by Assistant Superintendent of Police Samuel Abenzio. The National Counter-terrorism Department plays a key role in providing the needed safety and security at critical infrastructures, high-risk operations, and public space and events across the length and breadth of the country. They perform so many functions, including Eastern Enclave Joint Border Patrols with the Ghana Armed Forces and the Ghana Immigration Service. They also offer public space protection duties to ensure peace, safety, and security. And they also provide security for VVIP, both foreign and local. At this point, I'll hand you over to Major Andy Sowate to continue from here. Thank you.
It is now the turn of the Ghana National Fire Service vehicles. They have a total of 6 firefighting vehicles on display today. These include firefighting tenders, hydraulic platform, which is used in fighting fire on high-rise buildings, and a recovery truck. They are commanded by ADO-1 Nathaniel Ama, and he is assisted by ADO-1 Daniel Nyamadi. The lead vehicle is the hydraulic platform. The platform can be extended to a height of 72 meters and is capable of reaching over 24 floors. It does not carry water, but has an attached pump that can pump water at a rate of 6,000 liters per minute. It is followed by 2 PS manufactured firefighting trucks with water capacities of 13,500 liters. Closely behind them is the Volvo dual-purpose tender, also with a water capacity of 13,500 liters. Lastly, we have the recovery truck used for towing and lifting vehicles off the road and in ditches. They have adopted the diamond formation. The Ghana National Ambulance Service are on parade this afternoon with 6 Mercedes-Benz ambulances drawn from various constituencies within the region. They are under the command of PAEMT Owusu Felix, who also doubles as the Deputy Regional Administrator. The first ambulance is commanded by PAEMT Lord Nati. The second vehicle is commanded by Advanced EMT Goda Sam and is driven by EMT Osei Bonsu Isaac. The next ambulance is commanded by PEMT Michael Ofosu and is driven by EMT Joshua Tete. The ambulance following closely is commanded by EMT Eric Opoku and it is driven by EMT Evans Tete Odei. The next ambulance is commanded by Advanced EMT Anturi Ali Matu and is driven by EMT Samuel Sapong. The last vehicle is commanded by Advanced EMT Ajono Jones and driven by SI EMT Adrolo Kennedy.
The creation of the One District, One Factory initiative by President Akufo-Addo is encouraging several companies to grow in the automobile industry. On display, Kantanka, Volkswagen, Nissan, Rana Motors, and many others, bringing glory to our country in the automobile industry. All these cars you're seeing are made in Ghana cars. Courtesy Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. These are Kia Saloon vehicles as well as SUVs by Rana Motors, all assembled in Ghana. These are all initiatives under the One District, One Factory initiative. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic. This is unprecedented in the history of our republic, and the people of the Eastern region are very proud of you. Ghana is proud of you. These are Volkswagen vehicles, VW, Nissan SUVs, Nissan Patrols, Hyundai trucks, Nissan Toyota pickups, Zonda trucks, all assembled in the Republic of Ghana. All in the name of this great initiative of One District, One Factory. This is Akufo-Addo's creation. Approaching the presidential days.
Minyano mimo obibia ache unya ba enanda sumini we share ewa ha online digital business ye yeto hu de robot de bebiano minya sana yesika wom na ye legit wo betumi etia wo taxes on abrochi fwe muntie me. There is no experience or qualification needed. Supplement your family income. Make an impact in your kids' life. Hey, you hear any phone, laptop, any access to internet. When we number na go screen and so mean you obey to me for number no for more information. And now so say obey to me I register under my link. Na me you be for entertainment. God bless you. See you inside. Bye.